Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I am ready to get in the game, my friends. I am ready to get in the game. I have a new guest for all of you. I'd like her to share her first and last name and name of the business.
Hi, my name is Odessa Jenkins. I am the CEO of the WNFC, the Women's National Football Conference.
Oh my
Nice to be here. Yes.
So excited. So excited. So for those of you that don't know, shame on you. But for those of you that don't know, I want to introduce you to this league. Now, how long have we've been killing it out there on those fields, taking care of business? How long have you been in charge of this amazing league?
Yeah, so we actually spun up last year in 2019 was our inaugural season. Women's football has been around for 70 years. A lot of people don't know that women have been playing organized football that long. So almost as long as men have been playing and putting on helmets, women have been playing and putting on helmets. But true to form, true to our world, women were left behind. And we started this league in 2019 to ensure that we don't get left behind anymore. So we had one awesome season in 2019, and we are really looking forward to what we're going to do in 2020. And then, just like all other businesses, we were hit by a pandemic. So we're really looking forward to 2021.
Oh, I love. And so we were talking before, I tend to cheat before we start. So we were talking before we started about the team that you have in Philadelphia
Yes,
that I love so much,
the
that I
Philly
love,
Phantom. Yes.
the Phantoms that I love so much, in the way it works. Now, how many teams do you have? Fill me in on the regions if you could.
Yeah.
What team.
So the cool thing is we're in all regions of the country. We're in East, West, North, South. We're unique in that, too. I told you there were, the game's been played for 80 years. So there's teams all over the world, actually. But we are really limited to trying to put the best product on the field and have it be limited to where we feel like we can build the best product and give the women the best opportunity for things like this. So there's a team in Philly led by the amazing Star Wright, the Philly Phantoms. But we go from Philly to DC, all the way up to Seattle, Washington, down to Las Vegas, Utah, Dallas, Nebraska. So there are 20 teams. We got a team down in Atlanta, Mississippi, Florida. I mean, we are everywhere. And so we have 20 teams. They're strategically all around the country to make travel easy, but also to ensure that we get the best product so that when it's time for America to see it, they see great football.
Oh, I love it. So let's talk about these athletes.
Yes.
Let's talk about these athletes because, first of all, what I love is that they have an array of different skill sets, sizes, shapes, ages of these, must I say, badass women.
Say it. You can say it.
Is that true?
It's true. It's amazing. That's where football is super unique and amazing as a sport, is that it takes all ages, all body types, different levels of speed, different levels of intellect, and it creates this family of a team. And there's other sports, right, where you got five people on a basketball court and they can all kind of look like, or even on a soccer field, they can all kind of look like softball. But in football, you can't get one team of 11 people on the field who look alike unless you want your ass kicked, right? so we have doctors, we have bus drivers, we have brain surgeons in our league. We have a woman right now that is just got done doing an amazing audition on America's Got Talent. We got geniuses who have master degrees from MIT. We got women who are 55 and women who are 19.
What?
On the same team, yes.
I love it.
Yes. So it's an amazing, just like, football in any other way, it's an amazing array in the stories we get to tell and this girl. It's a soap opera as well, which is cool.
I believe it. I believe it. The amazing characters with all of the stories. One of the words that jumped out to me was family, and then understanding the importance of community. Because I think that, you know, when you're doing any kind of extra thing in your life, you mentioned the core businesses or the core occupations of your players, this is a beautiful escape, right? This is a community that you're building. Talk to me a little bit about that and the relationship your players have, you know, to their teammates.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so, you know, for years, women's football was kind of looked at as a social club, right? You will hear, if I gave you an interview of 10 women and I could close my eyes and pick them from around the league, at least 5 of them will tell you that football saved their life in one way or another. Wow. That being a part of this sisterhood helped them to reveal something that they didn't know where it was in themselves, whether it be empowered, whether it be to stand up and be bold, whether it be to speak up for yourself, whatever it is. Being around women and empowered women for this long and moving and marching in one direction will teach you things, even as an adult, that you didn't know that you didn't know. And so there's definitely a connection and community because our players are working women, right? Ultimately, we want to get to a place where being a WNFC player will be your job, your full-time occupation. In order to do that, we got to keep building the business. But until then, to your point, we are a community of women with a shared goal. We're trying to be pioneers. We're trying to change the way the world sees sports and the way the world sees women.
Yes, I absolutely love that. I love that. And there's a competitive nature in a woman that is unlike anything else, truthfully. And so I can only imagine the energy and the passion that is found not only during every game, but even during the practices. I talk a lot about, I was a former Division I athlete, and I talk a lot about the persistence of being an athlete. I mean, and I think that it's very unique, it's very entrepreneurial in the fact that you lose on any given day, but you still practice the next day. And so you find that that athletes have a unique air to them. Do you find that your players have this kind of unique connection and this unique personality of perseverance?
For sure. I mean, I love the way you put it as entrepreneurial, because we know as entrepreneurs, the one thing that you become familiar and comfortable with the most is failure.
Yes.
Right? It's a good F word. At first, it's a bad F word. But you find the same mechanism through sport, right? It teaches you how to deal with adversity over and over and over again. Every day you get adversity put in front of you, and you start to build these tools, just like you do as an entrepreneur, to say, even though I didn't get what I wanted, I learned something, or I gained a skill, or I did a thing. So when it's time to win, when it's time for my championship, I'm prepared. And so it's the same thing in sports. And all of the women, I mean, there are amazingly, perfectly competitive, beautiful, you know, they're mothers, aunts, you know, people who are leading our world. I tell people all the time, if a woman can lead at a university level in an engineering department, if she can lead a country, if she can be in charge of some of the most brilliant, most important financial institutions on the planet, why would we think it would be a stretch for her to pick up a football and a helmet? Like, it's just, to me, it's kind of wild to even think about. But
Exactly. But this ride has been absolutely wild for you, I am sure. And I am so honored to have you with us here today. I want to make sure that people can follow you. I want to make sure that people can follow what you've got going on. In the meantime, as we determine what next steps are in the new normal of things, I want to make sure that people know exactly what you are up to. How can people get in touch with you or follow, fan, and like you on the social media platforms?
For sure. You can go to all of the platforms. So it's Twitter, Facebook, IG, and follow at WNFCfootball.com. Follow us at WNFC Football. You can also go to our website at WNFCfootball.com. And we're also running an amazing campaign right now. We just got funding from Adidas. We have been working on our TV show, an eight-week TV show that we're working to produce, because, you know, we got to get this out there so that you people know who we are now. But in order to do that, we have to fund it. So we have a crowdfunder on an awesome women-founded platform called I Fund Women. And Adidas has funded us with $10,000, and they're also a core sponsor of ours. So if you want to go to iFund Women and you want to understand how to support the business, help us get this TV show produced so that we can get it in front of you in 2021.
I absolutely love it. First of all, I knew you were my people. I love iFund Women. They're
Yes.
absolutely wonderful. They
Yes.
were on our show as well. I've worked with them. I had a campaign. It was successful. I'm telling you, it works for you women out there. Check out iFund Women. They're absolutely an amazing organization. And we're going to make sure that we get those direct links connected with this interview. So there is no excuses, people. One click away from helping them gain more exposure. I am so grateful for the time that I've spent with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh my God, this is the first of many times. I promise you that. We will be meeting with my new friend, Odessa.
Let's go.
Right? I'm so excited. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and we will see you soon. Take care.